You're like your little bugger, and so it was like kind of obviously I was heartbroken.
Yeah.
But I said, the other thing I said, like, what do you think's going to happen? So what do you mean? I goes, well, you're about to die. There's no denying this. You're dying. What do you think? He goes, whatever's on the other side, you're going to see it. Kind of exciting, isn't it? And she's like, what? And she goes, well, do you think there's a heaven? Do you think there's a hell? And she was like one of the nicest human beings. Everyone's got their faults, so she had very few, and she was a brilliant human being. And she goes, do you think I'm gonna go? Do you think there's a heaven or hell? I hope I don't go to hell. And I went, Andy Grace, we all know the answer to that. Sadly, you're going to go to hell with all the other Protestants. So
with all the other Protestants.
I said because you become a Catholic, you're going to go to hell with all the other Protestants. And also I was like laughing.
Classic Catholic joke.
And then when she retold that story to friends and people who came around, they were like, to her husband, who again was very close to me, is my Uncle Frank, as he's called in the book. They were like, you should punch him, you should give him a slap for that. That's just so out of line. But as I said, it's like, what else was everyone talking about? This awkwardness about talking about the weather or what's going on in the news, or no one wanted to really hit it head on.
Yeah.
And
there's something special about that, doing it that way, though.
And we talked about all religions and stuff and things, and it's like, I all joking aside, and if there is a heaven, she's there. There's no question about it. Yeah. And when I say if there is a heaven, everyone's going to be like, what the hell? I am a practicing Catholic, and there is a heaven, and she's in it. That's the line I was in. If there is a heaven, I know I was going down that road, but yeah, she's in it. There is heaven and there is hell, but that was the point of just making light of a really dire situation. And then there was another uncle who was same thing, same kind of detail, and I joked when I got there. I said the same thing. I was like, hey, when do you think you're going to die? If you had to put money on it. And he's like, what? I goes, we all know you're going to die. And let's be honest, I'm kind of become the family Grim Reaper. The only time you'll get a visit from me is if you're on the only time anyone gets a visit from me is if they're dying. Yeah. So if I come and knock on your door, it's kind of bad. There's a reason why
if I'm here, then it's kind of bad.
It's the only way I'm visiting is if you're, and sadly I'll never return to the UK for legal reasons. But yeah, it's like,